Okay, so we're going to make a new comp, and we'll just set it to 10 seconds, HDTV 1080-25, and we'll just call it speaker icon. Okay, we're going to make a new solid, and we'll just call it background, and we'll set it to kind of a burgundy color. Right, and then we're going to import this file, icon.ai, it's an Illustrator file, and just merge layers, everything else is good, and pop it above your background layer. We're going to scale it up, so right click, transform, fit to comp, and the next thing we want to do is we want to convert it to a shape layer, because at the moment it's still just an Illustrator layer. So layer, create shapes from vector layer, and it's hidden the original layer, and we now have a shape layer. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect a sound file to a property on the shape layer. So we're going to bring in the sound file. It's this club dub MP3. We're going to pop it at the bottom here, and then we're going to right click on it and say keyframe assistant, convert audio to keyframes. So now we have this new layer, which is a null object with this effects, and then we have left, right channel, and both channels. Those are keyframes representing the amplitude of the audio waveform. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to press the tilde key to go full screen so we can see what we're doing, is we're going to go to both channels, and the slider is what I want to see. Then for the icon outlines, I'm going to open that up, go to contents, and we're going to add a repeater. So add repeater, open up the repeater, and what we want to do is we want to connect copies to slider. So hold down Alt, click on the stopwatch for copies, take the pick whip, point at slider. So I just happen to know, because I've experimented before recording this, that the value coming from the both channels is too high. It creates too many copies. So we're going to just chop that down a little bit by putting at the end of this expression /8, which means whatever value that is divided by 8, which gives us a smaller value. Okay, tilde key. Now what we need to do is we need to, so you can see it's kind of going sideways, which is not what I want. So I'm just going to get to a position where we've got lots of them like that. This is all being driven by the sound. And then in the repeater, under transform repeater 1, I just want to change some things here. Change the position to 0 and 0. And then change the scale value to let's make it 110. Please excuse my cat making a noise. And then anchor point, we're going to just adjust anchor point until these copies are centered. Okay, so you're just going to have to drag on the X and the Y, and you just get it into a nice position. Okay, so that's about right. My values are 634 and 369. Now we're going to adjust the scale a little bit more. Okay, and we're also going to bring the opacity down to 0. So the end ones are more opaque. So if we play this back now, you'll see that we get the audio driving this little kind of speaker icon pumping. Now I have to warn you, when I play it back for the first time and it's rendering it, it's going to sound really weird, and that's because it's busy rendering the audio file, but once it's rendered at once, we'll play it back properly. Okay, so there you can see how you can use an audio file to drive the animation properties of pretty much anything in After Effects. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and see you next time.